There was a time when the very idea of making your own music on a home computer seemed as futuristic as tomorrow's world predicting robot butlers, right before Raymond Baxter almost reversed into one. Back in 1984, jazz fusion wizard turned digital pioneer Ryo Kawasaki decided the Commodore 64 needed more than just shoot-'em-ups. It needed a little funk realignment. Enter Kawasaki Rhythm Rocker, a curious piece of software that didn't so much want you to play as it invited you to groove your way into the beige bread bin's heart. Now, let's not kid ourselves, it wasn't a game in the traditional sense. No high scores, no laser blasting space marines, and certainly no frantic button mashing. What you got instead was a cheeky interactive jam session, powered by the venerable SID chip and Kawasaki's own blend of cosmic jazz fusion. The software handed you a humble 4-track sequencer and dared you to create some funky nonsense. And somehow, with fewer buttons than a TV remote, it just worked. Forget the complicated MIDI setups or your dad's clunky Yamaha keyboard missing half its cables. This was music creation, distilled to its essence, digital and accessible. The interface was refreshingly simple, possibly more intuitive than some modern digital audio workstations that require a small library of manuals and a minor in music tech to operate. You picked your track, drums, bass, synth, vocals, tapped out a few notes and watched your creation loop endlessly like a musical scale extric. There was something quietly magical about a bouncing beat thudding along, a wobbling bass line sliding in like a slightly unsteady uncle at a wedding. It was music by feel, not theory. No need to read a single note, just enthusiasm, curiosity, and the guts to make a glorious racket. And what a racket it was! The drums hit with the satisfying crunch of a biscuit tin being smacked. The bass strutted with that unmistakable SID chip swagger. And the vocals, well, those robotic lo-fi voices sounded like HAL 9000 doing karaoke in a broom cupboard. It wasn't perfect, but it was gloriously human in its digital charm. Think Kraftwerk on a shoestring. Then there were the visuals, psychedelic, kaleidoscopic animation swirling and pulsing to your beat. Far from simple decoration, these responsive patterns flowed with every sound, like a digital lava lamp drifting through the haze of a school disco. You weren't just hearing the music, you were watching it groove. Of course, if we're talking trippy C64 visuals, we can't overlook Jeff Minter's Psychedelia, also from '84. While Kawasaki gave you the tools to build your groove, Minter's program invited you to watch music visually explode on screen. Plug in your Walkman, draw wild shapes, and let Mike Oldfield's noodlings inspire an abstract light show that made parents worry about your eyesight. In this light, Rhythm Rocker was hands-on DIY disco, sleeves rolled up, fingers on keys. Minter's work was a sensory mind melt. Kawasaki's was an invitation to make the funk yourself. One's a lava lamp to watch, the other's the knob you twist to make the blobs dance. Rhythm Rocker never quite reached Minter's legendary heights, perhaps because it straddled the line between game and tool, or maybe just because it lacked llamas. But there's something deeply satisfying about hearing your own loop rumble away on a machine better known for shoot-'em-ups and typing tutors. It's not a classic by the usual standards, but it's one of those charming curios that makes you say, "Ah yes, I remember that." And that's why it deserves a mention. It's no masterpiece and won't revolutionise your musical career unless your career involves SID-based funk jams in your bedroom. Instead, it's a quirky oddity, a moment of playful creativity tucked away among your games collection. For those who explore the diverse games and software on this channel, you'll know the Commodore 64 wasn't just a battleground for alien invasion or maze-running heroes. It was also a creative playground where music making and psychedelic visuals found their place alongside the action. So if you find yourself with an hour to spare and an ear for the delightfully offbeat, fire up Kawasaki Rhythm Rocker. You might just uncover a hidden jazz-funk genius, or at the very least, irritate the cat. I'll also include the manual in the description of the video, which is handy for knowing what keys do what. Just don't expect chart success, unless of course you're aiming for the high score in your heart. Thanks for watching guys, hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and be sure to let us know what you thought of Kawasaki Rhythm Rocker in the comments section. As always, your continued support is massively appreciated, so hit that subscribe for more content just like this. Check out the various playlists on the channel for more Commodore titles, and maybe stick around, as there's another one coming up right now. Hopefully. I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, bye for now.